Greetings, this is Nathan Allen Pinard, and I wanted to take a quick moment to let you know that my band, in which I am with my own mother, writing songs and having people perform them, and it's very amazing music. It's a little different than what I do for video games and such, but it was awarded Adult Contemporary Song of the Year by the International Music and Entertainment Association Awards. So I just wanted to give a little heads up on that, and if you click on the album here, you can go ahead and check it out and possibly maybe purchase it, or go in the description below for just about everywhere you can buy it, you know, Google, Amazon, and such. Today we're continuing with Evergreen. Last time we were working with strings using the TEC breath controller, which we're going to continue to use. And we're going to continue to layer the string parts and hopefully get all the legato parts done today. I'm pretty sure that's going to happen because even if you don't see it, it's getting done. So that way we can move on to other instruments and get this song nice and polished. So we ended at violin 1 at 49. And rather than use the tablet that I was using for reading music, which gave the ghost, by the way, although I'm going to see if I can repair it. Well, whatever. It's one of those Surface tablets, so that's a tough one. Surface-like, not an actual Surface. We'll be using the grand old art of sheet music paper, you know, actual whites. This stuff. Remember this? It was like in the 90s or something. People used to use it. I don't remember. Anyway, we're going to be reading that. And what we need to do first is kind of chart out where we're going to start here. We went ahead and ended at right before the piano interlude. So right there, that's actually G. So we're going to go ahead and mark that. And by G, I mean the rehearsal mark in the sheet music, which is just a good way of finding out where you are when you're rehearsing with an orchestra or whatnot. Save that real quick. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that. It's only 4 notes, but then it continues on. So let's do a little practice here and actually make sure we have some sound. Also, I want to check one thing here. What do we got? That's right. I remember we accidentally ditched the whole violin part, but we'll just replay that stuff in and re-import the heavy stuff. Or, you know, sometimes I'll get to it later, but when you have fast notes, sometimes it's better to not import them and just play them really slow. Slow down the tempo and play those, because they can often be more human if you do that. So we're going to go ahead and click 2 bars before that. We got to make sure that the breath controller is the right. Yeah, it's always set the breath controller. It needs to be expression for Hollywood strings. For brass, it changes. You know, it depends on which library you use. Come on. Okay, so I had a little issue there. I just want to tell you what it was. The TEC breath controller app is basically what controls what the breath actually, you know, what controller pushes, which is expression, but it should have been breath control at first. And just to let you know, you want to start this up before you start up your DAW and Vienna ensemble, because I started this up afterwards and it couldn't connect. So basically this has to be started before Studio One. Just a little pro tip there, little FYI. Okay, let's actually do this now. Okay, violin 2, and we'll go ahead. Where's that end? No, we'll just cut it there. Okay. I'll stop doing that. If you touch the keys very light, and the way east-west works, the lighter you touch the key, the slower the transition is. So if I go, but if I do it really light, it does portamento. So when you blow in the breath controller, it doesn't actually change how that works. It's how you touch the keys. All right, let's get this done. Okay, viola. Okay, I'm really bad at the whole alto clef thing, so I went ahead and printed out viola in treble clef, which could be a cardinal sin, but who knows. So we're gonna go ahead and finally do these parts. And all right, we're just going to do these whole notes, and we'll move on to that next part as we block it. Basically, block, do all five, all five string parts, and move on. Okay, cello. You hear how the strings just kind of swell? I mean, that's generally how I play them, and that's what makes this possible. There are people that do the mod wheel like really, really well, but that's not me. So the breath controller, me being a woodwind player, really helps. Okay, moving on. So the violin 1 and the violin 2 climb, which is a tactic that a lot of composers use. Let's try. We're not playing the 16th notes. That's sure not going to happen. Let's see. What do I want to do? Let's try. That's got to be slow. So let's see. Let's go ahead and slow this down to 60. Oh, that's one problem I keep forgetting about. So it moves us back. I don't know why it does that. It's kind of annoying. Okay, really, really slow. I'm going to do both the violin 1 and 2 parts, you know, off camera, and we'll be right back. I almost turned red there. Right, so that particular sample will not be the slow legato strings that I have loaded now, but it will be moved to another track and put in with a faster legato that's more built for a passage like that. And if that doesn't work, we may even get a little tricky with having some key switching depending on how it sounds. That's something we'll play with later, because it has to be the da 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 da, not da 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 da. You know, we have to make sure it's smooth. Viola. Viola is not that part. It'll be a little different. Viola is doubling the cello, as some of you may remember in the Staffpad notation. That I pretty much remember for some reason. It does go within chord structures and such. It's not a weird part. All right. Okay. I got a little confused there. It felt like it was still half speed. Let's try that again. Oh, and that's why that was weird. Always got to remember to remove these. Bass was done already, so that stays. Okay, viola. Okay, cello. Doubling with octaves can be really powerful. It's even more powerful in some cases to do unison, but that doesn't always work with samples. It does work with real life people. Okay, let's do a quick listen. Oh, we have this muted. Now they're a little off, and that's something I'm going to probably change later, usually because of the delay of how Hollywood Strings works, and, you know, just that the parts are a little expressive and weird. What's going on with the double bass here? The double bass doesn't seem to be playing. Why no play? Okay, well, maybe we didn't play that. I guess we didn't. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that real quick. All right, now that we stop there, let's go back. And we got strings, we got piano, which is going to be probably just ad-libbed and such, as long, you know, as I stay within the parts I wrote. we have a significant part here. Right here, horns. So we're gonna go ahead and do some horns. The way CineBrass works, watch when I play right now. Oh, gotta do a quick switcheroo here. Oh, I just controlled my breath, my bad. So you notice it plays staccato. And it changes staccato based on the power of that. But what we need to do is the sustain pedal is what changes this from staccato to legato. So let's see, where is it? Sustain dynamics, staccato overlay, legato is the pedal. So hold the pedal down, I get legato. Or I lift the pedal up and I get legato, and I hold the pedal down to get staccato, which is less likely, so I'll just leave it up. So now we can do this. Okay, that took a little bit. The French horns on the sheet music were printed for the horn itself, not for a C instrument. The horn is an F. So I had to bump up the transposition 5 semitones to match that. So now it works. Oh, sorry. So as you can see, that's a nice expressive instrument. Okay, let's do it. Oh, wait. We need to, let's mute 3 of those. And okay, and it goes to the end here, so we'll snip those. And delete. I don't want to lose my place. Okay, it's right there. Then we'll unmute these, and let's double check what it's like if we enable both. So, Impact Soundworks Bravura scoring string. Some of you may be familiar with that one. That is Zircon's library. That particular one is going to be, let's see. Okay, that took a bit to figure out. I keep forgetting. So he has several things over here, but this dynamics window, which actually works with, if you right click it, you can do the CC automation, and then basically you just blow into the breath controller. Anyway, let's see how this sounds now. We have to do that transposition again. See that the Bravura adds that brassiness, which is what you need. So, just how well that works. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so I messed it up a little bit. I messed up a note in there. My bad. Okay, and we also have to edit the other one. I also heard a string issue here. I'd like to fix it. It's this little thing right there. And the modulation, or no, this right here. That's where I took a breath. Okay, now that that's fixed, let's go ahead and continue on with these horns. Things are getting a little distorted there. Okay, I had a limiter running just to make sure things don't explode. All right, let's do a quick listen to how these sound alone. I rushed that a bit. That bugs me. You can pretty much see it. This might also be because I don't have my MIDI delay on. Okay. We'll be fine-tuning all that crap later. Okay. Okay, well, that's all the time we have today, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for more of Evergreen, where we move more into the lower brass and then also continue on through the song with more strings and more things. So if you like this episode, please like it, and then also subscribe if you want to see more. I do these every Wednesday and Thursday, and also release other videos on other days, sometimes, maybe, who knows. Go ahead and check a link in the description below for any of the albums that I have for purchase. And I am pretty much happy to see that this thing is turning into well-polished work, where we're going to get a lot more into mixing and stuff later as we get everything tracked. So my name is Nathan Allen Pinard, and until the next note.